Y'all back? Y'all really clicked on this video? Alright, cool. Life in America for an American who isn't American. Let's talk about that. The Danish ruled up until 1917 when the United States at the time offered the Danish West Indies 25 million in gold. Why did America buy us? Because we were a good naval base. They did not buy us just because they wanted us. They bought us to use us. America bought us in 1917 for $25 million in gold bricks. March 30th, we were turned over to the United States from the Danish West Indies. The Danish flag went down. The American flag went up. Anyone born in the United States Virgin Islands is a US citizen. The US Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, American Samoa, Northern Mariana Islands, and Guam are United States territories. So we belong to the United States. We are not states, we are territories. With the exception of American Samoa, when you are born in one of these territories, you are as American as an American pie. So get this. Most people do not think I am American because I was born in the Caribbean. That just blows your mind, right? Like, it's just like, it's mind-blowing, right? But ask yourself this. How is Hawaii a state and they're in the Pacific Ocean? Culture shock. The culture shock. Like, it was such a big thing to me. I live in one of the coldest parts of New York State. I do not live in New York City. Now, coming from 86 degrees year round to come to a place that goes down sometimes to -11, the weather itself is just... I personally wanted a new experience, and I personally wanted to move away from the typical Florida or Georgia or Texas or North Carolina where most Virgin Islanders flood to because they either have family there and it's warm. I wanted to step away from that, you know, and I'm really glad I did. Like, I hate the weather. I would never like this weather. That was a shocker to me and to my skin. The food could use some seasoning. A lot of seasoning. I am from the Caribbean. We season everything. Adobo, saison, all-purpose, pimiento, peppers, more peppers, probably a Scotch bonnet. We have it all in probably just a little piece of chicken. Like, we don't care. Like, salt and pepper is not seasoning. It's not. The struggle is real for some real island food up here. The food up here is what we in the Caribbean would call snack food. So like, families will go home and eat burgers for dinner. Some people at work would leave every day from work to go buy Wendy's and eat. There are some people who do not cook for their lives here, and they would eat takeout every day if their life depended on them, simply because I'm assuming they can't cook. I could season the shit out of some chicken and some fish, but you would not catch me going out every day religiously to get some fast food. I don't care if it's Subway and it's healthy. You won't catch me doing it. If you ain't tough and you ain't ready to deal with it, the snow is no joke. Driving in rain and driving in snow, two totally different things, let me tell you. Especially when the snow just fall and it rain a little bit and it gets ice on the road. There is no tire in the world built for a car that can stop you from sliding on ice. Ice is ice is ice. Nobody told me the first 2 years of having my car that I had to bring it to the car wash almost after every snowstorm because the rust from the salt that they put on the road to melt the snow rust your car. I'm not crying. I just got something in my throat. Recycling is not a thing in the Virgin Islands. I think the mainlanders that are coming there right now, they are trying to do the recycling thing, but before I moved here, everything going in the trash. Everything going in the trash. Plastic bottles, plastic bags, we didn't care. Everything got in the trash. When I moved up here and they were like, well, you can't put that in the trash, you have to put the plastic bottles in the recycling. And I was like, wait a minute, There's different trashes for different. The racism thing, I don't know. I'm just so much of a don't care about a lot of things person that I probably have experienced racism, but I probably just dismissed it and was like, oh well, whatever, that person's better. But I haven't been called like the N-word to my face or anything, because you know, I will do something detrimental to the person. People here stare a lot and don't say anything, and that's really weird, and I don't think I'm gonna ever get over that. The mannerisms here, oh lord. I have not said good afternoon, good night, good evening in about 2 or 3 months. You don't have to here. It's, you say those things when you know the person. If you don't know the person, you don't have to talk to them. That's just the rule of thumb here in the States. I don't understand why people get offended when you say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Americans get offended over anything. They can just straight up claim that you offended them and they can take you to HR. Even if you ask the person, hey, you okay, everything good? Like, they can still say, nah, I'm okay, and then next thing you know, boom, you in HR. Why am I in HR for something that we could have spoken about as adults? Am I going to hit you at work? I am not going to hit you at work. I am a grown ASS adult. I can handle it. New York people are really mean. New York State in general, people are really mean here, just like the clouds. People are like the weather here. They're like really bipolar and mean. Why are you guys so mean? In short, nothing is handed to you here in America. Not a dime, not a penny, not even a fry is handed to you here. If you haven't moved up here with a family member or somebody, you are completely on your own. You better hustle, sacrifice, hustle some more, stack your money, move smart with your money. Otherwise, you're gonna end up back in the Caribbean, back in St. Thomas, if you're not wise with your money, if you're not wise with the people around you. You gotta have a good mindset to live here. You gotta have a good mindset to survive here in America. If you don't have this, don't even bother. Stay in the Caribbean. Life in America is hard. It is hard. It is not easy. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video that I was just rambling on and on and on. Subscribe, like, share the thing. Y'all know how the thing go. I already know how the thing go. Like, check out my other video. Ah, you really still here? What are you waiting on? For somebody to hand you something? This is America. Don't wait on me. Why are you really waiting? Let me grab my flag just